Hello and welcome back to Lochs Play. I'm Lochs and today we're continuing my Destinations Challenge. For my Destinations Challenge, I pick a pack, travel to the world that came with it, and I'm not allowed to leave until I finish absolutely everything that pack has to offer. We've already had a few episodes now in Evergreen Harbor, the world that came with The Sims 4 eco lifestyle, and last episode we fully restored the industrial neighbourhood of Port Promise. Now we're about to move into a whole new neighbourhood, Grimm's Quarry, and start a new life there. Let's get into it. Let's have one last look at our beautiful shipping container home. It's going to be sad to leave it, but we always knew we had to move on. Okay, over here we only have the option of the apartments because we already own this house here and I don't want to kick out the Harris family. So things are neutral here at the moment. You can see our beautiful shop over here looking great and my tent out there. So part of the reason why I'm moving is so I can vote to change this community space here into something, maybe a community garden, maybe a marketplace, I haven't quite decided yet, and also to try to steer the neighborhood action plans to be more eco-friendly. So here is our new home. Let's see what we can do right away. So this hexagonal timber here is giving a green footprint, so I'll use that there. But I don't like any of the other stuff. We could use these. Oh, does it look a little... looks a bit boring, doesn't it? Maybe... okay, I don't mind that. And I'll also paint the ceilings as well. Hopefully that'll do something. Okay, the lava bauble... I mean, I don't hate it. And that's enough for me at the moment. So we are moving toward a green eco footprint. And as soon as we get some policies enacted, we'll be heading there a lot more quickly, hopefully. All right, let's go to work because we'll almost definitely get a promotion today, which is going to be fantastic. So I'm just looking around and trying to figure out what could improve if we were to get the green development. I mean, maybe around here needs a bit of improvement, that like fence and stuff. I'm assuming that this area here will receive the biggest makeover, because the suburban area is looking beautiful. Okay. Fantastic. Promoted to Ecotech Scientist. He will now make an additional $8 an hour. And we've also got a Scrapper's Dew Collector, so a low quality dew collector. That's fine. Okay, let's put down our fabricator. So let's make the hydroponic planters. That's going to add to my collection of fabricated objects. And it will also allow us to put some plants in here. Okay, so we just crafted our hydroponic planter. So I say we go ahead and plant our raspberry because we don't have any of that growing at the moment. And then as usual, fertilize with all the morel mushrooms. All right, let's submit this proposal. But let's have a quick look here at the neighborhood action plans. So I'm going to appeal to remove rough housing and then I'll replace it with some green initiatives. Oh, amazing. We've now got a magnificent grapevine. That is fantastic. So in 30 minutes, voting will be open and we are going to start petitioning for repeal of rough housing. Okay, here we go. So rough housing encouraged. Let's get rid of it. And then I'm also going to head over here. Well, I don't have any time to do some dumpster diving, but I will go over here and I'm going to vote on a community space project. We haven't seen the marketplace yet, so maybe I vote for that. All right, we can always change it over later as well. I selected work from home, which wasn't what I was planning to do. I was planning just to go to work. Let's, put these bland contemporary counters in there. A blueberry, that's not bad at all. So I got that just from diving for meals. I'm gonna keep on diving for meals for a little bit. So the only good thing I found there really was the blueberry. So we're back at our shop. We've already voted for the marketplace community space project or whatever. Now I just really want to focus on our aspirations. I need to make 20 candles and get to level 10 in the fabrication career. When I started filming the series, Business and Hobbies wasn't out yet. So this was supposed to be my last time to, you know, sort of play a business without the new expansion and to, you know, truly remember what a business is like. As usual, I have terrible time blindness. Anyway, let's get back to these candles. So, sage dipped candle, can do. I'm kind of tempted to get a dumpster on site so I can just keep on diving for potential dyes, because if I'm going to make a complete set of houndstooth stuff, I'm going to need probably like 18 houndstooth components. Who knows? All right. He's nearly finished. Go away, cheerleaders. All right, he's nearly finished his sage candle. Amazing. So we're slowly getting toward that complete collection. So now onto the shale color. The shale is done. A Dalmatian white. I don't know what you'd call it. A shale white, I guess. And then we've already got the amber. Okay, so we've only got 2 candles to go now, the red and the yellow. So I'm stoked with that. Okay, wonderful. The red is done. And now we just have the yellow. So 13 out of 20 candles for our Master Maker aspiration as well. We're so good. Small wins. And there we are. We have done all of the candles in all of the available colors. Now I need to figure out a nice way to display them. So there we have our sort of rainbow colors there. And then down here can be the neutral. Shale to the natural to the noir. That glitching window is driving me insane. And I could probably keep that as the system for the other 2 candle varieties. Let's just see. I'm also going to unlock scented candles at some. What's going on there? That is weird. Look, so make 20 candles. I'm completing it just by opening the make candle thing, even though I haven't made candle. So 3 of those are fraudulent entries to the aspiration. Oh, you gotta love it. We're going to be making way more than 20 anyway, so it's not too much of a big deal. All right, so now that we have the format, okay, so I've just moved all the candles over from their other spots around the store. So they were originally in this little bookshelf here, but now they're on display there. So now we have a bit of a better sense of what's missing. Oh, I better send away my eco concept as well before I forget about it. Oh, and I actually forgot that I'm trying to repeal roughhousing. So maybe while people are shopping in my store, I can ask them to sign my petition. All right, let's submit this concept. We're missing red, orange, and blue, as well as all the neutrals. So let's start there. Oh, hello, paparazzi. What are you doing here? Yeah, what are you doing here? So this here is an example of that darned Foodies Unite. It is one of my biggest pet peeves. I know I was talking about it earlier with my ideas for how that Foodies Unite could be more interesting, having the specialty food vans or whatever, but this is Foodies Unite. Get rid of it. Okay, so it's Saturday morning now. It's a day off work, and I say we open up our store. And hopefully, because we're in a good mood, we're currently very inspired, we'll have more success when talking to our customers. And my employer is making a cake. That is so annoying. Maybe I should be... Now I'm tempted to repeal Foodies Unite instead of roughhousing. Like, I think I'd prefer my Sims fighting than making yellow cakes. Oh, our employee increased his maintenance skill. Good on him. For some reason, wages are 0. I don't know what's going on there. I do have free services. Like when it comes to like gardeners and stuff like that. Am I getting free workers, because that never used to be the case. I mean, I'll take it. So yeah, the sales profit there was 119 with 7 items sold. Not great. I also forgot to ask for any repeal signatures, but that's okay. Another success. There are actually 2 repeals happening at once. This also could be a glitch. I'm honestly happy to have more options to vote in the next couple of weeks, but still, it's just another strange occurrence. So it's Saturday. Saturday is for the Saturday. Sorry. Let's head over here and do a little bit of dumpster diving. All right, so we're over here to do some dumpster diving, but I'm also trying to get some support for the repeal. Okay, great work. The concept you submitted to Innovative Solutions Corp was quite impressive, and they think so too. Your boss agrees and gave you a great review and bonus. Lochs unlocked the Ecomatic Smog Vacuum for crafting on the Fabricator. This is fantastic, and I'll be able to show you how it works soon. That is the one I've been excited to get the entire time. The goths are just running around. Lovely, 5 out of 5. Now, let's check and see whether my theory is correct. If I go over here and vote on neighbourhood action plans, yes, so they're both linked. All right, so now I'm going to dive for deals. So you can see here, it says Lochs found an old-fashioned high-tank toilet in the dumpster, but it may be in questionable condition. So with things like the plumbing, a lot of the time it was just broken, like you could repair it. But with a lot of the surfaces and decor objects and the other things you could find, they were completely destroyed. They were burnt out as if they were struck by lightning or destroyed in a fire. So typically the only real option would be to recycle from the inventory. You can see here I have 4 of my dew collectors that are all burnt to a crisp. But once we create our smog vacuum, we're going to be able to suck up all of the smog and grime on those broken pieces of furniture and return it to new, almost as if we were using the Reparo spell that a spellcaster has. So that's the reason why I've been holding on to all of my burnt objects, because I would much rather return them to a normal state. Okay, I'm just going to do a quick bathroom reno. I feel obligated to use the eco lifestyle items, but really what I wanted to change was to get a shower as opposed to a bath. So essentially I had one reason why I wanted to renovate, and then I've just turned around and bought something completely different. Let's maybe go like that. I love the effect of downlights. It just looks so much more dramatic. I don't know how to explain it. So now I've got a slightly more moody bathroom for no real reason. But now I can upgrade them without feeling like I'm wasting my money. So I've just added the water recycler using my eco parts there. Look how much more moody this is. Like, obviously it's pretty sparse. We need some decorations in here eventually. I could use this one because it sort of picks up the copper color in the objects, or maybe the gold, because then that picks up the gold in the taps. I nearly typed in bog roll instead of toilet paper. Okay, so toilet paper, and then we'll just move that down a little bit as well. So all right, so things are looking nice here. I might even just add our portraits. I need to make sure I bring these with me, but I just put the portraits there just so we can have a little taste of our time in Sulani. Okay, so it's now Sunday. Lochs has woken up, and I have a few goals for today. I obviously need to fabricate my smog vacuum and then maybe go to the shop and restore some of my electrocuted objects. I also want to make my apartment a little bit more eco-friendly as well. So maybe craft some eco upgrade parts and fix up the kitchen and the bathroom things as well. Speaking of, let's get some nice kitchen stuff. Then I might use my kind of like hempcrete pattern here, and then maybe I just turn that into the grey. A quick little upgrade here. I've just used the Snowy Escape kitchen and changed the walls to be the grey hempcrete, and then I've just changed the swatch of the floor as well to get rid of that maroon colour. Okay, so 3 eco upgrade parts for the stove, and I think a similar amount for the fridge as well. Okay, I think I'm going to need 6 in total to make it an eco-friendly upgrade. Let's just stick with it. Okay, future Lochs here. Past Lochs is an idiot and he forgot to record 2 milestones. We created the smog vacuum and we also got to level 8 of our civil designer career. So you may notice a slight change, and also to my simoleons, and that's because I realized that the roof and the area outside the apartment is considered part of the owned area. I was originally trying to put things down on this little balcony area here, and it says, cannot make changes outside of owned area. So I just assumed the only area that I owned was within the footprint of my my apartment. Now I've realized that I have this entire area that I can work with. So off camera, because I am an idiot and I forgot to record, and I've crafted my smog vacuums and used them on all of these dew collectors that were hit by lightning, as well as this one here. I've also been vacuuming up the smog. I've got 2 of them, and I've realized that I can just dump the smog in the bins. In the past, I've just been taking it to other neighborhoods that I don't care about and releasing the smog there. So I've essentially been like a Sims eco-terrorist, just going around polluting in Willow Creek. But I can just put it into the bin and then I can sort it out as if it's normal trash. For instance, I'll use both of my vacuums to vacuum up the smog, and then I can dump smog from vacuum into the bin. Then I can just, compost it. And then I also get more bits and pieces, which is great as well. Plus I feed my insects here. So that's all great here. I also upgraded my kitchen equipment. So this one now has a green eco footprint, but the stove is not. It's just a neutral object at the moment. So I'm wondering whether I should use the fuel cell and then use my insect biofuel. The reason why this one is not repaired is because I still need 202 pieces. So it's finally happened. I am running out of bits and pieces. And I have today off work, which is great. So I can spend it really sorting out stuff here. Look. Our spice plant finally has both snapdragons and lilies. Hopefully next harvest we'll have the orchids. Oh, I just had a great idea. I'm going to fabricate some more hydroponic planters. And now that I know I can put stuff outside, I can essentially have like a row of gardens in this sheltered area under here. Yes. Okay, I just checked our bills and utilities, and yet again, we are making so much more power than we need. I wonder if this will affect the other apartment. I wonder if our neighbor Lou is also getting the benefit of this. I just realized that with the neighborhood action plan that requires you to put down renewable energy, of course you need a space to put them. So I don't know why I was under the false impression that I couldn't place any renewables out here, because obviously I can. Maybe I'm thinking about the city living ones where you can't. Anyway, all right, here we are. The Quarry building. Oh, and cute. It has a little food van here as well. So it is a marketplace. Fantastic. Let's focus on the neighborhood action plans. We can't vote yet. That'll open in Friday. And I will definitely vote for the green initiatives. Okay. So apparently things are veering toward being more industrial. So I'm just going to stay here and vacuum the smog. Maybe that's the trick. I'll just craft 20 smog vacuums and fill them all. And look at the eco footprint improving. Let's dump the smog in these vacuums and then sort out all the recyclables. Let's see if we can quickly fabricate an eco upgrade. Oh no, he's going to be late. Okay, so he's nearly an hour late, but he has done his daily task. Now he's have to go work hard. So I don't think it's going to be enough to get him over the line with a promotion, but it'll definitely improve his work performance more. Maybe not enough to counteract being late, but who cares? Okay, Lochs brought home 1,465. That's good. And now every notification I'm just expecting to be the eco footprint turning green. Speaking of, let's make a few more eco upgrade parts. Okay, so now our stove has a fuel cell. It still hasn't made it give a green footprint, but that's fine. So now we can refill it using either our pieces or with our insect biofuel. Oh, I forgot to set simple living. You know what? Let's go off the grid and also simple living, because we're generating so much power now anyway. So now we're living very cheaply in this apartment because we're not even paying for utilities. Of course, I did have to spend like 10,000 to get all of my renewables, but we'll just ignore that. For the next tenant, it's going to be a great place to live. Okay, so we have work in 20 minutes. I've already fabricated the eco upgrade, so there's a pretty high chance that I'll get the promotion if I work hard. So that's what I'm hoping for. Okay, so it's been 2 days now. Oh, promoted to expert fabricator. He will now make an additional 70. He also received the following bonus: 1,450 simoleons and eco artisan, which I'm assuming is a new trait. Okay, I just looked it up. I was assuming eco artisan would be like a reward trait or something, but apparently it's a styled room. And as you can see by all these stars, I never use styled rooms. Let's just search it. Eco artisan. So it's this one here. Let's just put it down temporarily and just see what it is. Oh, okay, cute. It's like a little study. I like that. And it does remind me to put in some vertical planters around the house as well. And I've also put down the hydroponic planter that I've crafted. What should we plant here? How about we put the flutterberry? Lochs is starting to burn out, but luckily for him, he loves gardening, and gardening is going to reduce his mental fog, if I remember correctly. Okay, so fabricating is actually getting rid of my mental fog, which is great because that's pretty much one of his main jobs. So let's massage our disgusting meat walls. Tessie. And maybe messy, but like the footballer. So we're keeping the trend. I'm gonna put my rosebush and begonia there. I mean, the morel mushrooms are so good because they fertilize everything else, so I'll keep those growing. And then maybe I can put some blackberries and then maybe some pineapple too. Okay, so I've just put some more vertical planters here, and then we can just start putting in my excess plants like these soy plants. So now with those additions, we have everything that was growing at the last place. I'll also make sure that the bees are okay. Oh, better look after Lochs' needs too. Community garden who? Look at the place we've got. It's incredible. Oh, I just realized we haven't planted the blueberry that I got from dumpster diving yet. So I'm just going to add that to the rotation. Okay, I've just bought a tent because otherwise it takes me way too long to refill my energy bar. What's confusing me is that my footprint isn't changing from neutral. It's been a few days of just maximum green. So I don't know why I'm not at that next green level. So I just found an article from 4 years ago, and apparently it's a known bug. Apparently it can just stay at neutral, and no matter what you do, it won't improve. So that's frustrating. I'm not gonna lie. A bug from 4 years ago is apparently still active, which is great. But I'm still not going to give up. I'm going to wait until the green initiatives is enforced. And if even that doesn't push it over the line, I'm going to have to cheat. Let's just not focus on that. Maybe if we change lot and then come back, it'll help. I'm just going to go to the shop, continue working on the candles, and pretend nothing happened. Okay, I'm hoping that moving to a new lot... Oh, it's becoming more industrial. This game, it's testing me. I mean, we do have the concrete here. I've put down a couple of dew collectors. I'm now going to vacuum the smog. Smog is vacuumed. I feel like the entire system is broken. Like, even when we were at the last place in Port Promise or whatever, it should not have been going backwards. I don't know. Anyway, poor Lochs just had a bladder failure, so obviously I need to concentrate on things other than the glitches in the game. Just watering the plants with his tears. so the glitches I can't change, but what I can change is my progression through my fabrication goals. So we haven't fabricated a couch. Let's go ahead and do that right now. Okay, so he just finished making his first couch, and I think I might move the candle making station up into the staff quarters. And then down here I can put the couch, and I may as well put the rug down here as well. I don't really know the best orientation for it. Everything feels a bit wrong. Okay. So the couch is done. That's fantastic. Oh, and it looks like my footprint is actually getting better. So let's just dump all this smog. And I've also discovered that it is considered a clean way to remove the smog by using a trash can, because it says here, when you hover over clean out smog vacuum, find a trash can to cleanly dispense the smog into. I'll put my meat cubes around the shop for sale. So gross. Oh, you can't even set them for sale. I mean, I might just leave them there for decoration. So I've just got the hydroponic planter out here now, and I'll set for sale. I'm not going to put any plants in it because otherwise I'll lose them if I actually sell the item. And I've just put it there. I know it looks a little bit awkward, but over here I want to put the outdoor sofa and things. So for now, this is what we're going to have to deal with. But the shop slash eco living showroom is coming together. I'm really happy with it. And I was going to talk to my plants a bit just to improve my mood. All right, great chat with the soy plant. Okay, so it's currently 4 a.m. I've just come to the marketplace just so I'm somewhere where I can at least ask for repeal signatures and whatnot. So that's what I'm going to do, because tomorrow at 5 p.m, the neighbourhood action plans are going to be enacted, which will hopefully mean that we have both the green initiative, but also we'll get rid of Foodies United, my arch nemesis, the white cake. Lovely, 5 out of 5. Stuff you, Foodies Unite. Okay, cool. Lochs unlocked the flowers and flora rug on the fabricator. Amazing. So another one of our eco innovation concepts has been approved, which is fantastic. Speaking of, we're actually so close to finishing our Eco Innovator aspiration. All we need is to get to level 10 of our career, our civil designer career, and we are currently at level 9. All right, so let's go to work. Work in 53 minutes. Okay, look at those green need bars, and then I'll go right over here so we're ready to work. 2 minutes. Yes. Okay, now straight away, work hard, and fingers crossed our work performance can get into the promotion territory. So close, but unfortunately not close enough. A work rivalry begins. Lochs can't stand Akaya Sasaki. Whether Akaya knows it or not, it's the start of a workplace rivalry. Lochs won't be able to earn promotions until this matter is resolved. He can try befriending or sabotaging Ayaka at work to remedy the problem. Meeting up after hours is also an option, whether he chooses to be friendly or try more creative solutions. I love this. Have I even met Ayaka yet? We'll find out. This game always finds a way to like drive me into the ground, wear me down emotionally. I'm like, oh, I'm guaranteed a promotion tomorrow. No, you're not. You have a workplace rivalry. Oh, this game. Well, let's invite her over and see. Oh, she would rather not come. All right, well, let's send her a happy text. Get to know. Okay, I was hoping it would be the the improvement to being a green eco lot, but green initiatives in Grimm's Quarry has been passed. Looks like that experimental evergreen fertilizer the community has funded is already working. Just smell that sap. Delicious. Okay, so we're going to obviously see some... Oh, we are green. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's happened. It's happened. I was about to cheat. But things are looking great. At the moment, it seems like maybe there are just some extra flowers and trees, but we'll see some more changes as we go. That is a huge relief. I was worried we'd never see the green eco footprint. We were going to be perpetually neutral. So I'm very happy with that. Oh, okay. And we've gotten rid of Foodies Unite. Yes. Okay. I wonder if we could negotiate a bonus. Lovely. So I'm closer. Okay, so now we are a shoo-in for promotion if we can get this sorted. Okay. You know what? Let's cheese it. I'm going to open Social Bunny. I'm going to add her on Social Bunny. Damn it, I can't even add her. Damn, I really don't know what to do. All right. Okay, I've learned she's an art lover and she loves the outdoors. We should be great friends. Can I invite her to a party? Or I could start a group with her in it. And then she has to come. I can invite her to parties. Okay. Let's just do a house party. Can she come to a house party? No. That's so weird. So she can't come to a house party. She can't come to a potluck. But she can come to a ranch gathering? Oh, because this is for people donating to the ranch. Okay, so maybe this is less for friends and more for acquaintances. Okay, now I've got a nectar maker. So hopefully someone will do that. And we'll get a grill. Oh no, I think she hasn't turned up. Damn, I really thought that I'd found some like ultimate hack. Okay, I can hire her to be my grill master. Yes, she's here. Oh my god. This feels so cheeky. Okay, now how do we solve our friendship? Oh no, he's passing out. Quick little sleep replacement potion. Never hurt anyone. Okay, energy is restored. This is how we solve our rivalry. I brighten her day. I have a smooth apology. Okay, party's over. Let's see if we can keep on building this friendship. No, don't leave. I think these yellow trees are an addition that came with the green initiatives. Other than that, I can't notice too many other changes. And maybe the lavender in these planter beds? I don't know, but we will start to see more changes as the week goes on. Now, let's go to work. Oh, we have solved the rivalry. Okay. Now we are essentially guaranteed to finish our Eco Innovator aspiration and get to level 10 of our civil designer career, which is great. So that's going to happen in about 30 minutes. To the relief of their co-workers, the rivalry between Lochs and Ayaka is no more, and the path to promotion is clear. Great news, because after all that, Lochs surely deserves a raise. That is so true. All your needs become an afterthought when you've got some plum bite. Okay. Oh, because we were talking about crystals. That could be a fun let's play. Doing a proper spellcaster run where we move to Glimmerbrook and set up like a crystal store or something, collect all the crystals. I was expecting to have the... Oh! Okay. Aspiration completed. Lochs has become a major player in his local community. Now will he use their newfound sway for the greater good or personal gain? Trait earned influential individual, ability to dramatically impact a Sim's relationship with other nearby Sims by using either shun him or cheer him social interactions. That's funny. I wonder if I could have shunned Ayaka. Okay, there we go. Eco Engineer. Lochs has now been promoted to Master Inventor. Amazing. And now we have 9 days of vacation, which is wild. Oh, I'm kind of tempted to just use them. All right, there we are. A huge milestone completed. If you've watched this far, thank you so much. I'm so sorry that there was such a gap between last episode and this one. Your boy burnt out, but I'm hoping to keep it more regular going forward. Next episode, we'll be continuing with our crafting. Now we just need to get the Master Maker aspiration and obviously craft all of the furniture. I'll see you then. Bye.